Once, the United States, now seen as one of the most powerful nations, stood on the edge of collapse, a country divided not by foreign invasion, but by its own people. Why did Americans go to war with each other? Was it just about slavery, or was there something deeper? This is the story of the American Civil War, a war that shaped the future of a continent. Background and rising tensions. After gaining independence in 1776, the U.S. quickly expanded westward. But as new states joined the Union, a debate began. Should slavery be allowed in new territories? The South relied heavily on slave labor, especially in cotton plantations. The North was industrial, modernizing, and increasingly opposed to slavery. Two different Americas were growing, one clinging to the past, the other pushing toward change. A nation divided, 1850s, a decade of crisis. Fugitive Slave Act forced northern states to return escaped slaves. Kansas-Nebraska Act gave people in new territories the right to vote on slavery, causing bloodshed. Bleeding Kansas rise. Of Abraham Lincoln, who opposed the expansion of slavery, 1860. Election. Lincoln wins. Southern states feel threatened. Secession begins. 11 states leave the Union and form the Confederate States of America. The United States was no longer united. War begins. Major battles, 1861. War starts at Fort Sumter. Important battles: Battle of Bull Run, first major clash, Battle of Antietam, the bloodiest single day in U.S. history. Battle of Gettysburg, turning point of the war, Sherman's march to the sea. A campaign of total destruction. This was not just a battle of armies, it was a battle of ideologies. Freedom versus slavery. 1863. Lincoln issues the Emancipation Proclamation. Freeing slaves in rebellious states, the war now had a new goal: to end slavery. Life during the war. Over 600,000 deaths civilians suffer, cities burned, families separated, women take new roles. Nurses, spies, farmers. Former slaves flee plantations to fight for the Union. The entire nation was bleeding, not just on battlefields but in homes and hearts. War ends. Lincoln's death. 1865. Confederate General Robert E. Lee surrenders to Ulysses S. Grant. Just days later,